Pew 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 pew. Sue. What's up? It's been a minute, I know. And you're probably wondering, where have I been? And can I be honest for a second? Let me put the figures down first before. Um, where I've been is mostly been grieving in a sense. Um, Earlier this year, I lost my grandfather, and instead of coming back on here and crying and telling you guys, hey, I lost a significant person in my life, I decided to go ghost and deal with the sadness on my own. Um, Not to say that I'm still not sad, but it's high time we get back to it. You know what I'm saying? And can I just give a moment just to talk about the person that I lost just for a second? My grandfather was a storyteller. He would always have a story to tell you. I mean, like, to the point where, like, he had a story for everything. He wasn't really a big condiments guy, but he was pretty simple. He was easy going. He was pretty simple. He just needed the basic necessities, and you know, every once in a while, he would come in here into this very room and see that I'm either filming or playing the game, and see how I was doing, and before he headed off the bed, and you know, he was the reason why I really was into these figures and stuff. Like, he was one of my first male role models, and would spoil me rotten. Like, to the point where, like, every time he came to visit, I always had to make sure I got a figure from him. And it was nothing to go to Toys R Us and pick out a figure that I wanted, and just spending that time with him and stuff too, and being able to, you know, get the time to, be able to choose out whatever figure that I wanted, and just, I miss him, It's one of those, and the crazy part is, before he passed away, I lost my other grandfather last year, and I, to say the least, I lost two great male role models in my life, and it didn't feel right to post and act like everything was cool and great and fun and awesome, but it's like it's gotten to the point now where they would want me to keep going. They would want me to not use this as an excuse to not achieve my goals and my aspirations and my dreams and stuff, and to keep going. And it was to talk about my other grandfather too. Like, he always was a big advocate of, like, trying new things, trying, just to say that you tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't be like, oh yeah, he'd he'd be he probably would have been one of the ones to watch one of my videos and, like, critique it, and he even gave me advice about when I buy figures and stuff, make sure I can be able to buy not just one but two, and just in case, because I never know. And I've taken that to heart, and a lot of other teachings. It's like now I have to navigate the world without them, and it's you don't. It's easy to talk about grief and easy to be like, oh yeah, I'm healed now. Let's get back into it. Let's go back to being figures and this, that, and third. But that certain things just aren't the same. You lose. In a sense, you lose a part of yourself of when you lose someone, in a sense. Not really, but you know what I mean. Like, you have to find yourself again after losing somebody that you won't see on this plane again. Not to say you won't see them again. It's just still sucks because you never know when that person's gonna go, and you always want that time with that person. But I was thankful and fortunate that I had a chance to not only spend time with both of them, but have them under my same roof. And like, that was a childhood dream of mine. Like, I was like, oh man, I'd love for them both to be under the same roof. It was to the point where one of my grandfathers was like saying he was at the bachelor pad because it was just me, him, my other grandfather, and my brother and me, and we were just all under one roof and just joking and talking and watching TV. And my grandfather was forever grateful to have him, to allow us to have him over. And I was like, it's no problem. It was great, you know what I'm saying? And I guess to say this, if anything, I'd want moving forward when it comes to this channel is to always be kind to others, always be mindful, or not even be mindful, just be kind to others, because you never know who's dealing with what, and never know who is, who's probably hurting just as much or even more as you. And this world is getting crazy and crazy as it goes, so it doesn't hurt to be kind. But that's what I'm trying to keep doing, and I'm not going to continue and keep stringing y'all along here, being like, yeah, just, oh, I'm back. I'm going to be better than ever. But what I can tell you is, I'm gonna do my best to keep going, to keep coming on here. I mean, shoot, since last y'all saw me, I got this Eradicator, and I'm still getting figures, so it only is right that I, continue to continue with this channel and continue, going forward, because that's the only way you can go is forward. You can enjoy the time that you have, look back on the lessons that the person taught you, and move forward from there. And that's the best thing you can do. I'm freaking tearing up, and I was trying not to even be tearing up, but thank y'all or to the one person I even, asked why haven't I been posting. I've just been sad. That's pretty much it. I just been sad, and I'm in a house alone, and I just didn't want to bring my sadness on here, but but like I said, I'm coming out of it, and bear with me, because my grief is definitely not linear. Grief is not linear, is what I was trying to say, but I'm definitely going to do my best to show up for you all. We're gonna keep going into these figures. I got a lot of things. I got a whole chair of figures, and I got even new comics and stuff. We're gonna try new things and do our best with it. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you watched all the way through to this, thank you. I'm honored. This is all unedited. I don't plan on editing this. I'm just putting the word out here to show that I'm taking it day by day, and I'm going to keep doing that. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I never know how to end these. You know what I'm saying? To this day, I just be like, pace, and just want to put my hand out to the camera and then just stop it. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank y'all for watching all the way up to this point. If you watched all the way up to this point, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.